This is what we call the 7-step ladder. Taking the steps, you're helping them get through different stages of advancement. The first step oftentimes is the one that people say, just show me. Look, just show me, I got it. Then people then say, well, I work better if I do it myself. So we tend to respond to that and we tend to say, okay, fine, I'll let you do it by yourself. And then in the middle of coaching folks, we get the feeling that they're telling us, look, I'm really hands-on, okay? I'm really hands-on. So we say, okay, fine, you do it, okay? And then people say, I got it. So let me ask you all this question. How many times do you hear people say things like this right in the midst as you're showing them how to do things? Look, I work better if I'm hands-on. What are they really telling you? They're telling you, stop showing me. Stop showing me. I want to get to it. So then you skip certain steps and then you move to letting them be hands-on, but you skip steps 2 and 3. And then, or sometimes they say, well, look, I'm better if I do it myself. I don't want you around. I don't perform better if you're around, okay? And so we allow ourselves and we allow the learner to skip steps. My favorite one is number 7. I'm showing you how to do it, and they say, okay, I got it. Yeah, all right. And you can tell by their tone and by their body language that they're actually telling me, stop showing me, I got it. And then I believe that, and I say, okay, all right, it looks like you, so you got it. So I let them do it, and they're not doing it correctly. Or I come back, and they didn't do it correctly. Now I got to show them again. And they say, oh, okay, I got it. Okay, sorry, I got it. Okay, and then you have them do it again. And I was working with an engineer, and he just could not get his assistant to review the files correctly. And I said, well, tell me what you've done. And she said, I have shown him 15 times. Seriously, Maurice, 15 times. I've shown him how to do it. And I said, all right, what happens when you're showing him? Well, it appears to me that they get it, okay, and they tell me they got it, and then it comes out they didn't do it right. I said, okay, so you went from step 1 to step 7. Now, they didn't know there were steps. And they were like, well, maybe I am. I said, well, that's why, because they didn't really get it. They just simply told you they got it, but there's no way for you to confirm. All right, let me stop there. Do you guys, does this resonate with y'all? Yes? I see.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Show them, have them do it, and then
So the
what is
steps
it?
are, I show you. Now, the second step is the one we all miss. Ready? You tell me. Let me show you how to read through this file. I'm going to give you the first 5 steps. And before you do it, I need you to tell me. If you don't get them to interact with you and tell you what they just learned, they're not picking it up, y'all. And then if you move any further, you didn't make them talk. Okay, if I want you to catch this, I've got to make you talk about it. So, Haley, what are you hearing me say? Tell me, what's the importance of step number 2? Say it. You tell me.
You can't get to 3 without 2. It's important to not skip number 2 because that's the interaction portion and it's hitting a certain part of my brain. So I have to be able to reiterate to you what you said to make sure that you know that I understood it.
Yes. See, I am making sure that it's landing in your brain. Step 1 hits one part of the brain. Step 2 hits a different part of your brain because I'm making you auditory. And by you saying it, it's planting it in your brain. Okay, now you've said it. Now we're going to do it together. Let me show you. I've already shown you how to review the file. You told me how to review the file. Good job. Now let's do it together. Okay, what do you think? All right, so let's do this together. So we're both diving in and doing it together. Then I think you did a really good job with that, Haley. Now I'm going to watch you do it. All right, you do it. Okay, and while you do it, talk out loud. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're doing. Okay, good. That's how you review thought. Yeah, don't forget. Okay, I think you missed a step back. Okay, you do it. Keep doing. Keep talking. And I'm watching you do it. Okay, and then the person says, okay, yeah, I hate you looking at me. I know you do, but we're not jumping step 4. No, but I want to do it by myself. That's step number 5. I'm not going to let you. You got to do it in front of me. You got to be okay. Watch. Why? Because I need to see that you know how to do it. Okay. And now once I feel comfortable that, okay, yeah, it looks like you got it, then I'm going to let you do it alone. Now you go ahead and know, I'll be back in 10, 15 minutes. I want you to try it again. And I want you to, just play with it on your own, do it 2 or 3 times, mess up, come up with some questions. All right. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to check. All right. Do it again. I'm going to drill you. All right. So what happens if this happens? All right. What happened? Did you notice whenever you hit that button, you see, okay, so what happened when that file? Oh, you lost the file, right? So how did you recover it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You did. Show me how you recovered. Okay. Good. You did that. Okay. You did that. Okay. You did that. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Good. So see, I'm checking and I drill you. And after I drill you enough, I think you got it. You know what? I'm going to go back to step 5 and let you do it again. And I'm going to drill you. Then I'm going to let you do it. Number 5 again, I'm going to drill you. Then I'm going to do step number 5. I'm going to drill you. Okay, you know, after watching you, having you watch this through 3 times, I have confirmed you got it. You know what? You got it. From now on, you review files. I'm going to get out of reviewing files. You're going to do your files more often. Give me your thoughts.
I was taking notes, but yeah, this.
Okay, so now, Haley, you have to tell me this. Ready? Tell me the steps. Tell me the importance of the steps.
All of them?
Go for it.
You're pushing my ADHD brain. Not
I know,
on my bed.
I know.
Okay. So I show you so that you can visually see, which is touching one part of your brain. Then you tell me for interaction to make sure that it's touching another part of your brain, but to make sure also that we're on the same page, that you understand. Then we're going to do it together. And then I'm going to watch you. And even when you say, I don't want you watching over my shoulder, which yes, that happens in real life. I'm going to say, well, we're not going to skip to step 5. I know you don't like it, but I'm just going to watch you. Then you do it alone and I coach you through that, but you're doing it on your own. Then I check in and drill, and then I'm going to repeat steps 5 and 6 several times until you got it. And it is your job now. Delegation. Woo.
What did y'all think? How do you think she did? Jeremy, talk to me.
I think she did great.
Yeah.
She did a really, really good job of repeating it, acting it out as well, and definitely caught me engaged.
Thanks, Jeremy.
So when did Maurice become a really good coach and trainer and developer of somebody like Haley in this? At what point do you guys feel like my session, my training, my coaching, my mentoring with Haley really landed? When Maurice talked or when she talked?
When she talked.
That's right. Each one of these steps is forcing you to interact with the person, because the more they interact with you and what you're coaching them, you're making sure that it's catching. And instead of believing them that I got it, you say, I got to make sure you got it. I got to make sure you got it. All right, tell me more. Show me. So the first step is the only step where it's you and they're not interacting. All the other steps is an interactive type of approach. And if you let them know up front that, look, you just got hired, let me show you how I'm going to coach you. Let me show you how I'm going to mentor you. Let me show you how I'm going to train you. Here's the 7 steps. I need you to come into these things, not just receiving, but receiving and interacting with me, because all these steps are an interactive way for me to help the data get into your brain faster without me talking as much. You don't learn by me talking. The only time I'm really going to talk is in the upfront, and then you're going to talk more with me, because that's how I help you learn it, because you do learn better with hands-on, because you do learn better by yourself, because you do learn better on your own. I'm just facilitating it to make sure that happens so that I can get to got it way faster, and then I'm out, because I know now you got it.
I think that we do here, that's how we were trained from Jonathan when working with people, to do the 1 through the 5, 6, kind of thing. But I think that where we miss it is the repeat of 5 and 6 before we allow it to go to 7.
What is it that we mess up a lot again on, Julie?
The 5 and 6, repeating
Why?
it, because it's making sure that we're going over and over in it, to where we're seeing that they might be a little slow, then they're getting better and better, to see how they're progressing and that they really have it.
And if you use your scorecards, you let them do it the first time. I'm still going to hold you in red, because when I see you do it well after 2, 3 times, I'm going to move you to yellow. Once you get to 3 or 4, I'm going to put you in green. Look, I can get you from red to yellow to green in a matter of 3 hours. And when they realize they have that much control over that scorecard, and all they want, all you're wanting to do is see them do it again, man, they'll kick you out of the room faster. Why? Because people do learn better if they do it by themselves. But I'm not going to let you skip steps until we get there, because I've got to make sure, number 2, you tell me, 3, we do it together, 4, I watch you, 5, you're on your own. I want to get to 5. But in order for me to make sure that I get to 5 correctly, I've got to go, I have to go through 2, 3, and 4 to make sure I helped you get it. Now, once I can tell you got it, you're on your own. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Yellow, do it again, do it again, do it again. Good. Green, you got this. Let's move on to the next. Boom. And if you explain this to them, don't let them have to figure this out. Explain it to them. when this should be one of the first things you do when you train and you adopt a new employee or you hire a new employee. This is how I'm going to train you. And when they realize all they got to do is get to 5 and then you stop talking to them, they'll want to know faster. They'll want you to go through steps 1 through 4 a lot faster with them. Why? Because I understand, Carly, you got to go through 1 through 4 to make sure I got it, but I really want you out of my kitchen. Okay, we'll get to the kitchen faster. The kitchen's number 5. If you do this ladder, it allows you to do everything that I have trained you on in all the slides from yesterday and today up to this point. Master this ladder. You don't have to keep up with people's learning styles. But as far as keeping up with all that, Haley, what you talked about, you don't have to keep up with all that. Just remember whether they're right brain, left brain, as far as the personality and enthusiasm, and whether you talk monotone or excitement. That's the only real thing you got to keep up with and watch out for it. Other than that, focus on learning and mastering these 7 steps. Questions, thoughts, observations? Do you guys like this?
I do.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Do y'all think that Haley got it? I need y'all to unmute.
Yes, I think she got it.
You think she got it?
I do.
All right, so now I'm going to show you step 6.
Hey, everybody, great job making it through this course. I look forward to hearing from you. Do not hesitate to contact me, contact one of the other coaches. Use the system to interact with us, to message us, and take advantage of the time that you have with us. Having said that, let's get moving to the next levels. Good luck, and again, honored to help you.